Hey everybody, welcome on out to episode trace of the Summer Sizzle. Recorded out here in Andrew's backyard, where the landscaping, by the way, is looking on point. Do a little intro onto a movie that we are going to talk about today, because that's what we do on Cult Classics versus Comedians. We review movies, we make fun of the people that suggested those movies, and we may or may not do a lot of that on this episode. This is Eileen's movie. Eileen, tell us all about this movie.
Well, the movie is The Fly.
I know it's working!
And it's about this scientist, not played by Vincent Price, who is experimenting with what I think is the most important subject that we can experiment in and really need to do research in, teleportation.
Yes, thank you very much.
I'm sick of traveling. I'm sick of it. Sick of it.
Well, it'd get rid of traffic. We would definitely lower our carbon emissions.
Car accidents.
Car accidents would be a thing of the past.
Yeah.
How much of our time is wasted on the commute, too? I mean,
But
I don't have to sell you.
Terrorism would be easier, I think,
That would
right?
be
You're
true.
just like, I
You
gotta
just
go to this
just
building.
Shows up and okay.
Would it be harder? Because you can't hijack a plane if there's no plane.
But yeah, you can teleport to the... Oh, you're right. They always terrorize a plane.
True.
There you
Bad
go.
things happen on planes.
Damn it!
But anyway, so this scientist is researching into teleportation, and things are going well, and then things go horribly wrong.
What could go wrong?
His genes get all mixed up with the fly, of course.
The old egg
fly
scramble
in
of
the-
DNA.
Yeah,
It's a classic.
that old
True.
chestnut.
Oh, those crazy flies.
I've eaten 3 of them.
Yeah.
So then he has to arrange with his wife to destroy the evidence, and then she gets charged for murder, and it's a whole thing, and they have to prove that she didn't kill her husband because, or it was okay that she did, I guess is really what
Yeah,
they have to
it's-
explain. It's okay that she killed her husband because he was half fly.
Yeah. Half fly.
Yep.
And nobody likes a half fly.
No, be whole fly
only
or
a-
get the fuck off
Yeah.
the pot.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. Nicholas, what did you think? You watched this film?
It was my first time seeing it. I'd only seen the part, where the scientist comes out with the full fly head and his wife justifiably loses her goddamn shit.
Yeah.
But I was sucked into it. It was very well done. A lot of production went into this.
Mm-hmm.
And it was fun seeing Vincent Price as kind of this very kind, empathetic, gentle figure.
Yeah.
And not
Your
in
best
the...
friend.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be the scientist.
/ love interest.
Yeah, it was kind of this weird little... because he's way into the wife, but his brother she fell
And
in
he's
love
like,
with
if
his
I can't
brother.
have her, I'm not going to get married.
But they start off with the murder of the husband. She eventually, finally, she's under medical observation, and then finally she talks to Vincent Price and reveals the horrible truth of what had happened.
Which, by the way, is the best house arrest. I mean, that house arrest. She had
phenomenal.
room service, maid. It was awesome.
Parenting tip, kill your husband and plead insanity.
She's not exactly a great mom anyway, because every time she gets mad at him, she calls him Philip, and every time everything's cool, she calls him Philippe.
Yeah.
Well,
So
in
she
France,
doesn't even know his
Yes.
name.
in France, that's how you shamed your children. You give them the American pronunciation.
Oh, is that how that works?
Michelle, I mean Michael.
Yeah. See,
No!
She called me Mike.
Ooh, somewhere a French kid started to cry.
Yes. So yeah, I love this. I love the film. One of the scenes I love is when he disintegrates the family cat.
No, I would have liked to hear more from Ghost Kitty, actually.
He should have just showed up every now and
Does
then.
he not come back? Ghost
No,
Kitty?
never
he's
seen
just-
him again.
Doesn't
That's
he?
as far as I got was Ghost Kitty.
He
Ghost
should have come
Kitty.
back and haunted the fucking guinea pig.
Yeah, that's what I would have liked.
There's a guinea pig.
There's an adorable guinea pig.
I'm sorry, what kind of a douche is like, hey, I've just invented this dangerous machine. You know what I'm going to test it on?
My family
The
cat.
beloved family pet.
Well, because it was there.
Mario will be the most famous cat in all the world.
So that's as far as I got. And so I know in the newer film, he gets in the machine. And so the whole time I was like,
Cronenberg.
how the hell's he going to fit in that thing? You
Yeah.
better explain this. How does that guy get in that machine?
That's right. Yeah.
In pieces.
Does he really?
Oh, no. They built a bigger
They
one.
built a big one.
Ah!
Yeah.
It is a long movie. I was like, crap,
is.
fast forward some of this.
It is. It is right. Which is great because we can talk a little bit about kind of they did
Compare
a
and contrast.
1986 remake
Yeah.
of it, starting Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
It's your turn.
To do what?
I want you to go through.
No, I don't want to try that.
Why not? It'll make you feel sexy.
And he was rocking the abs at the time
He
too.
was.
Hell
Dude, he
yeah.
was
he was
looking-
Man, he was
working out.
looking
And
good.
that
He was
fucking
looking good.
permed mullet
Oh,
that he
God.
had.
He looked like
When he
Charlie
comes
Sheen.
out of the
He did.
machine, when he comes out of the machine, I was just like,
I fell in love.
And it was before he fixed his teeth. So he also
Yeah,
looked
he had-
really down
had a
there.
little,
yeah,
Yeah.
but those abs made up for it. Like
Yeah.
I was
that
like,
nice Greek.
Who's
tan.
looking up here?
Anyway, let's
Yeah.
talk about something else besides that. When I was watching,
I'm down. Let's do it.
I
Let's talk about it. Super
was
happy.
watching when I
you,
went and watched.
you have to tuck it into your waistband, Jamie.
What I did like about the movie, the second one,
Yeah.
was throughout the movie, I'm like, there's like 12 people in this movie. And the credits,
Tiny
seriously,
cast.
12 people. Like,
Yeah. I really liked how they kept like this little microcosm
Yeah.
of pain and misery and existential dread. Both films super sad, disturbing.
Yeah.
Like the end of the original one, like it's you would think like the limitations of the technology would make it really funny, and I can see how some people could take it that way, but I was so emotionally invested when you finally get to that part
Yeah.
where they find his second half.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
Happy.
Fucking disturbing.
And you know
the
Vince
pitch
the whole
and tone.
time who heard him the first
Yeah.
time and ignored it because he's like, I don't want this cat coming back because I'm gonna, hook up with the old lady now.
He thought it was a still small voice.
Yeah, he's just,
Or
The
was
new
it?
one, or
Yeah.
the second one, it's like he comes out and it's just like,
Equally
can cry.
horrifying.
yeah.
and he's like, shoot me. And like, oh, of course I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
You can't do anything to me.
In the second one, though, you almost think, I like that they took it in a different direction than the first film. Like side by side, they're really, you can watch them and still not know exactly
Yeah.
what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of thought it was going to turn into a superhero movie at one point because
Yeah.
he's like, I'm crawling on the walls and I'm good at gymnastics.
If only it was a
Like,
spider.
I'm the fly.
Yeah,
Let's
been
go
a bit
save
of spider
people.
and been okay.
Or a
he
Everything-
tick.
was sexy.
If it was a
Oh,
tick,
yeah.
it would have been awesome. But no.
But no, then
Yeah,
he
yeah.
turns into this creepy guy who
Yeah.
barters women by winning fucking arm wrestling
wrestling
contests.
contest.
Oh, it breaks the bone. Just
Break
the
that guy's
bone.
bone.
Special effects in the second one. Well, actually, in
So
both of them,
grody.
for the
Brutal.
time, I mean, were I mean,
Yeah.
were
I mean,
awesome.
And at the end, where the skeezy ex-boyfriend of Gina Davis brings the over-under shotgun, and Jeff Goldblum's character vomits the digestive juices on his hand and just
rots the hand away.
yeah, just gnarly.
Yeah.
One of the things I like, so he's slowly transitioning into a fly, right? So you know, eventually he's gonna sprout like more legs and da 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 da. But yeah, he's gonna sprout 6 legs, but he's gonna lose most of them to diabetes because all he eats is sugar.
All he's eating is sugar.
Yeah, he's just shoveling in, man. No moderation.
No.
Buckets of
I like
ice
Jeff
cream
Goldblum's,
and donuts.
Like, his demeanor in the whole film, and I liked how the animatronics still had.
Oh,
Jeff
yeah, they
Goldblum,
were-
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
demeanor.
the-
It was like,
the-
oh yeah, the twitches and it's so funny because when I first saw it, I was like, wow, Jeff Goldblum, you're really sexy, and then I'm like, wow, you look like Billy Crystal in The Princess Bride, and then I was like, ha, you look like the Toxic Avenger. This is disgusting. You know, it's just like pretty crazy. It was really well done. I was surprised that I liked it as much as when I first saw it. I was like, wow, this is still pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. There was
it
no.
holds up. It still holds up
Yeah.
well.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them. Both the films
Absolutely.
still
Yeah.
hold up. I like how the inspector at the end was trying to justify
Oh,
getting
the
the wife off of the
Charges.
charges.
Let's clarify that.
Whoa!
I knew right when I said that.
Oh,
I'm like,
Jesus.
you can see
Gotta
it.
get the wife off.
Replay that. You'll see me go.
Oh,
Getting
never-
the wife off.
Oh,
Getting
never-
the wife off.
Oh,
Getting the wife off. So, what do you
Goodbye.
guys say? What do you guys say, Troy? What is this? Is this
That's a
something
yes.
you recommend?
Well, the first one, I'm super like interested in it because I've seen the '86 version and I know how that one goes, and it was awesome to see. It was like, hey, this is kind of the same premise, and then I had to stop it. So I'm gonna go home and be like, honey, guess what you're gonna watch tonight? The Fly again, but it's a different version.
An older version.
Yeah, and you're
There you
gonna
go.
love it. And she's like, no, I'm not.
And this for me is a recommend on both of those movies. I think they're the first one and the second one both hold up very well. The story is great. The acting, everything in both these movies. It's hard to find something that you don't like in both of these movies.
Yeah.
So it's a strong
Yeah.
recommend for me.
really
Nicholas, how
is.
about yourself?
I concur. I think both films are very strong and definitely deserve their place in the annals of science fiction history. Both, competently put together. But yeah, big shit-crusted antennae up for both
Sweet.
films.
Sweet. Eileen?
It's unanimous, I think.
It is.
Yeah, see these movies. Watch the old one first
Yeah.
because then you'll be able to appreciate the differences between the two, I think, better.
Yeah,
So watch
I
the
agree.
original, then watch the remake, and be surprised.
All right, perfect. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. How can everybody follow you guys? Troy, how can people find you on the old interwebs?
Just go to toysoupcomedy.com. That's it.
That's it. You can find me. I'm just at Jamie Maxfield somewhere on the internet. How about you, Eileen?
Eileen Dobbins on Facebook, and then Eileen is a jerk on Twitter and Instagram.
Nicholas?
Really?
Find me on Facebook at Dungeons and Comedy, Nicholas Smith Comedy, and on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Nick Smith Comedy.
Awesome. Well, thanks a lot, guys, for being on this episode. And we want to thank our sponsors, Big Shiny Robot. And again, another round of applause for the Jensen family for allowing us to film here.
Praise
we
be.
appreciate. Yes, we
Praise
do.
be. Bless their ginger heads.
And we will see you guys on our next episode of Cult Classics versus Comedians. Thanks a lot, everybody.